Miami Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra has just been named Team USA's head coach for the upcoming 2028 Olympics and possibly the 2032 Olympics as well, if reports are correct. Now, this is the fourth straight Olympics we'll have a new coach. We had Coach K in 2016. We had Greg Popovich in 2020. Well, the games were played in 2021. And then we had Steve Kerr in 2024. And now we have Spoelstra. Now, what Team USA manager and director Grant Hill is doing is keeping an internal infrastructure going so the familiarity as far as coaches go stays intact. The system can kind of be the same. See, Greg Popovich's lead assistant was Steve Kerr. When Greg Popovich stepped down, Steve Kerr stepped up in 2024. And then, of course, as you see, Spoelstra was Steve Kerr's lead assistant. Now that Steve Kerr's done, Erik Spoelstra stepping up. Don't know who his assistants will be. I'm sure Ty Lue will be in his coaching staff, as Ty Lue was on that coaching staff with him in 2024. But I think Spo's the guy for the job. I mean, here's a guy that started off as a video coordinator with the Miami Heat, and he's had many positions with that organization, right? Scouting director, the director of advanced scouting, became the assistant coach, and eventually became head coach in 2008. And we know the kind of job that he had with them. 2010, he signed the Big Three, got LeBron, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. That was an arduous task, led them to 2 championships. Overall, great run with the Heat, one of the greatest coaches in NBA history, all-time winningest coach in Heat history. Coached, 2 All-Star teams, 2-time Coach of the Year. And then, you look at a guy who can mesh talent together. Coaching, the Heat in 2010 wasn't an easy thing. People thought it was easy because you got Braun and them on paper. But, it takes some skill to do that. You got to be a great coach. You got to be a great communicator. He's the guy. Got a great young group of kids that are coming up. You got Paolo Banchero. Obviously, Cooper Flagg will be there. Don't know if Ant Edwards wants to bring her back, but you got Cade Cunningham, potentially Chet Holmgren. Then, of course, you got some holdovers from 2024. KD will be up 40, close to 40. Steph won't be back. You got Devin Booker, Bam Adebayo. So he's got a good group of people to choose from. But Team USA is in good hands. If you got Spo. Spo's a guy that can make it work. Very creative, high basketball IQ. I know the rest of the world is catching up. But I think as long as you got Spo and he's got some great assistants behind him, Team USA is going to be in good hands. So shout out to Spo for getting the job, and shout out to Team USA and Grant Hill for kind of keeping it together and keeping this thing rolling.